How's it going? My name's Nico, I go by COINTrick and cointricktwitch online. If you want to see more videos like this one, please remember to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload another one of these videos. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. A lot of you have probably heard the news that the second beta for Overwatch 2 is opening up June 28th, and it's going to stay open until July 14th. But the bigger news is that they've introduced another hero, a hero that a lot of people have been looking forward to, and that person is Junker Queen.
Welcome to the apocalypse.
Junker Queen has a huge toolkit at her disposal. She has a lot of abilities. Predominantly, she is a tank, so she has a passive ability that allows her to heal whenever she deals any melee damage that deals damage over time, like a bleeding effect. So because of that, her regular melee attack causes you to bleed and it deals damage over time. She also has a knife that she can throw that causes damage over time, and she has an axe ability like Reinhardt's hammer that is on cooldown that also deals damage over time, and all of those stack so that Junker Queen can continue to heal, and she has a massive health pool of, I think, 450. And her ultimate is Rampage, where she has 3 battle axes spinning around magnetically as she sort of like pushes the line. As someone who comes into Overwatch 2 maining Doomfist, and with the new changes to Doomfist, I'm actually really excited to play Junker Queen. Unlike the other Overwatch themed drinks that I've made, this drink isn't going to be based on Junker Queen's ult, Rampage. Instead, this is going to be based on her origin cinematic, which is amazing. Go see it if you haven't already. Junker Queen's story is intertwined with Junkrat and Roadhog's story. Actually, she was first introduced in the Junkertown map when that was first revealed, kind of just on posters and things like that, and now she is her own fully fledged character, and so many people have been looking forward to this, especially me. This drink is going to be called the Wastelander. It's going to be somewhere between something that is very crisp, very dry, a little bit spicy, and something that is also incredibly refreshing. Let's get into it. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to prepare this rim. This is where a lot of your refreshing spiciness is going to come from. It's something, it's a technique that I borrowed from a drink that we used to do at my bar, and I've kicked it up a notch by changing the ingredients just a little bit. What I have here is tahini and celery salt blended together. This is 1 part tahini and 2 parts celery salt, and that's just because I can't handle spicy things so well. If you can invert those things, or you can do in equal parts. So this is what I'm working with. Lemon is gonna be our citrus in this drink, so I'm gonna use that on the outside of the glass. And then I'm just gonna try and coat this. Whenever I do a rim on a cocktail, I try to make sure that people have the option to go in for a sip without getting any of that. So it's half of the rim is done and half of the rim is not done. So once you have that set up, set it to the side, and we're gonna start making the base for this drink. The base is gonna be your regular gin daisy. So you're gonna need gin, some kind of orange liqueur. I recommend a dry curacao. This is Pierre Ferrand. And then you're also gonna need some lemon juice. Build it like your typical sour. So we're gonna start with 2 parts of our gin. One part of our sweetener, which in this instance is our curacao. It is a sweet orange liqueur. And then you're gonna do 1 part of your lemon juice. That is a juicy lemon, so I'm gonna save that for later. Waste not, want not. Now, this, you're just gonna shake this up. Crack it open. Check your consistency with that nice, elegant long pour. Then you're gonna strain that in here. And then you're gonna take this. This is an egg white foam. And what is in here is some egg white, lemon juice, honey, and a little bit of that dry curacao. Shake it up, make sure it's nice and homogeneous. Then you're also gonna wanna charge it. You should hear it open up. There we go. Shake it, incorporate that gas into everything, and then All right, and then once you have that, take a little bit of that Celery Salt Tahin blend. Sprinkle it right over the top. Salt bay it if you want to. Oh, I see why he does that now. That actually worked really well. And then the last thing you're gonna do, and this is gonna help some of those more refreshing flavors hit your nose. These are celery bitters from Scrappy's Bitters. We're just gonna do a couple of drops on top. A little bit goes a long way. This is basically the perfume or the cologne for the drink, depending on your preference. I'm gonna add a little bit of club soda, get a little bit more length in there, and try and get that nice foam to rise up out of there. Look at that, look at that separation. And there you have it, the Wastelander. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, stay on there. Cheers, guys. Oh God, that's so good. It's so good. Is there something on my face? That is a really good cocktail. There's a really good balanced sweetness in there that helps bind that spiciness of the tahini with that sort of like savory saltiness of the celery bitters and the celery salt. This is actually a really good drink. If I were to do this again, I would use a little bit less of that foam and a little bit more of that club soda, try and get a bigger rise in that way. Especially if I was making this for a guest, you wouldn't have caked egg foam all over your face. But overall, phenomenal cocktail. I am definitely gonna finish this. Thank you guys for tuning in, sticking around. Hopefully I see you all in the Overwatch 2 beta, June 28th.
This is the legend of the Junker Queen!
I will be playing Junker Queen. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, be good, be kind, be helpful, and I'll see you all later.